Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome on into episode 49 of VchiBanter, where you got Buffpup, you got Candy, and then you got little Rose Doodle here, as well as your boy Shy. Here we are.
Why is your name that way?
Wait, what? Say what? Who?
You said your name like an afterthought or some shit.
He's just seeking attention. That's all he wants.
Attention again.
You can just have attention. All you do is ask for it.
I don't want to.
Bro.
Why? Does it not mean as much?
My plan's already working. I'm already getting it. What did you?
Who's your good bunny?
We were talking.
What the fuck was that?
We were talking before the podcast started, because we always have a horrible habit of getting in a voice call together. I know. Imagine that we're actually friends and we actually hang out with each other and we actually do a podcast together and we're not like forced together. Could you imagine? You were saying that you had something to say.
You're hanging out with
a gun
me.
to my head.
Oh,
Stop.
that. Stop fighting over there. Oi.
She's me, a victim, getting told to stop. Sure.
Yeah, stop it, Candy.
This is so like high school.
Stop attacking Candy.
What were you going to say, Shay?
Okay, so something happened today in my bonus levels chat on my Discord, which is the tier 2, tier 3 chat. Somebody posted a clip from Buff's stream of Buff saying Slander and then predicting exactly what I would have said.
Me?
Should I not have seen that clip?
What?
And what it was, yes you. And what it was, well, I'll explain. Don't you worry, beautiful.
What?
So,
Thank you.
So, Buff was saying, I guess you have like some new voice on your TTS for Pup.
No, I don't. That's their voice. It's called Riker, and it's always been that. Like, they've always done the child voice, which is like Riker. So, but for some reason, it like, today they were fucking around. Well, they were fucking around with it today, because like, somebody said something, and then for some reason they said please, but they put like an exclamation point next to it. No, a question mark next to it. And so I went, please? Like that. And it just sounded so fucking desperate. And so they made it like a sound alert in the stream today. And it just goes, please?
Please? Yeah, exactly. And the pup on your shoulder said that, or at least it looked like it did. And then you said that's what I do when I steal something from a store. And I just go, please? And then you and I heard Shia come in, proceeded to be like, yeah, she literally went to the store with us the other day and she saw some ramen and she just scuttled over and she's like, look, guys, I want to totally steal this shit. And then after you guys told that, you basically are like, and I bet when she hears this, she's going to go, I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. Which is true. I would have responded that way, but now I know that that's how you want me to respond. But I want to respond that way because I feel like if I lie and go with it, that I'm being bad. And now I don't know what to do because I can't respond that way. Admitting what?
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you're good.
Dang, you've been catching on pretty quick now.
Damn. Yeah. Secret trade
I don't
over
understand.
Here. Don't tell dirty secrets. Won't tell where she stole it from and how she hid it.
We won't tell your secrets.
She'll play dumb. She'll just sit here and play dumb. I get it. Interesting.
I could say something so mean right now, and I'm not going to.
Do it. We've been waiting. Is this it? Does it end on this episode or episode 50? Is that the big one?
No. If you're saying that I need to steal ramen, that implies that I'm poor as fuck. But I thought you were the poor as fuck one with your eggs and rice. Me. Allegedly.
That's not mean. That's just a fact. I'm poor.
Yeah, that's
always been poor my entire life.
Ever heard.
I've been poor my entire life.
You give me like half the financial advice I get. What the fuck do you mean? There's no way
Doesn't
you're
mean
poor.
I'm not poor.
I do still think
You're
that you
not
could
poor.
benefit from some rice seasoning, some furikake, but that's just me.
Okay, well, I guess even though I just said that
and the
Slander's
fucking rice
mean
seasoning
shit.
that I didn't put on before I took the whimsy photo.
Listen.
I should have just said fuck the whimsy. I should have just put the fucking Kewpie and the rice seasoning on it and just said fuck me instead. I just don't think we like whimsy. Now, Candy, do we? I don't think we like whimsy.
I think that
Your
is
attitude
fine.
smells as bad as your 4-egg fought.
Yeah, what do you think of this? What do you think of that, Candy?
Yes,
What the fuck? Okay. I think that meal was fine, to be clear. I just felt like there was shade being thrown, and I just wanted to show you how it felt.
Rose thinks your food was good. That's not a good sign.
I like steamed rice with a little bit of salt or pepper on it. I think it's pleasant and a nice side. But I usually have it with chicken, and then I season the chicken. Stop slandering my wife. It's bullshit.
Well, you started it.
I was salty
did,
that
actually.
you were
You literally-
lying about
You
me.
literally started it.
You literally
I was
started
salty that you were
slandering it.
lying about me, and I wanted to make a point. I'm sorry.
I just
I get why
it's
she
okay not.
steals.
I know. I just,
Only thing I steal is your goddamn heart.
well,
If I
that's a
had
given.
enough tracking points, I would throw myself to the ground dramatically. But unfortunately, I'm dying every podcast episode.
Or I could just break
We
my
all
neck.
are. What?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Cool. That was really good.
Oh.
Now you're gonna. Now you have to like. hit it
Now we're
back.
just VchiBanter.
Oh. VchiBanter?
VchiBanter.
Last time it was C-Banter.
That's when I split up.
Dude.
That's when you all die.
Wait, if it's just our side of the table at some point, it'll be high banter. We can get Schweed.
Hi, Ben.
We can get Schweed and it can be high banter and it'll be awesome.
Hi, banter. There's too many podcasts where they get high. We do not need to add to that.
Should I die with her? Is that?
There's.
I don't know.
Don't die.
question,
No,
Candy.
it's not worth it.
This is really good for the audio.
Isn't that like something that happens? Like people like shit themselves when they die?
Fart fetishists are
Yes.
winning.
Well, the muscles relax, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you guys think that was good?
Blood pulls. They can tell the position that somebody died in because the blood pulls to like the bottom of the body. So if you're laying on your back, it like pulls to the back of the body, so they can tell like where the blood pulls is like what the position they died in.
Did it look cool,
Oh, wait.
guys?
And then they can.
It looked fucked
What?
up.
Did look cool.
They look cool. They look
You
cool.
looked like you just
Thanks.
disintegrated.
Hell yeah.
Sorry that I didn't like react more. But
That's
I'm
okay.
just
I just figured you were waiting for it.
to die, to snap your
Yeah.
neck and die.
Yeah.
No, I like you alive.
Aw, Candy.
That's so nice.
You should tell everyone about the fortune that Froggy gave you the other night.
I'm poor. Oh yeah, so we were like we were hanging out and Froggy did like all of our fortunes and it was Ari, Froggy, Candy, I, and Mouse, and we were all hanging out. And fucking Froggy gave one to Ari and it was like, I know things have been tough lately, but you're gonna do great. And then Mouse got one and it was like, sorry that you went through something rough, but you're gonna blossom into an awesome flower. And then I was next. And I literally said, I was like, watch, it's gonna be like one of those things where it's like, your dog's dead, your parents hate you, your fucking house is on fire, and you're gonna like break your ankle, whatever. Literally pulled out the cards and it was like, oh, you're gonna become poor if you keep spending money on your friends. And I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
great, that's fantastic. I was like, not that I give my friends gifts every fucking time I see them. So like, or like if we
It
go
was
out
like
to
the
eat
living
and
outside your means. Yeah.
yeah, and then they were like, oh, yeah, if your friend like can't afford a meal, like say fuck you to them, basically, like, you know, like whatever. And then I was like, oh, okay. And how do I remedy this situation? Because it was like your current situation and your future, which was those two things. It was like your current situation was like you need to stop spending money on your friends, and then the future was like you're gonna be poor. And then like so then it was like. So then I was like, okay, well, I guess I just won't spend money on my friends. How do I remedy it? Because like the last card was like, to avoid all of this prediction, do this last thing. And the last card was, you should hang out with your friends more and just have a good time and like just hang out with them. And I was like, so basically nothing. You want me to do fucking nothing. Like you're just calling me poor. Like the cards are literally just calling me poor. Like you could have just said anything else, but you literally were like, oh, you're a poor bitch. Like
You
that's
can't
it.
catch a
That's all it
break.
said.
You can't catch a break. The
Yeah.
strays never stop coming.
I took it as that it said, hey, you don't need to impress your friends by buying them stuff all the time. All you need to do is just hang out with them. And I think that's true.
That's true.
And that's how I took it. But I was just like, damn, also the cards calling me fucking poor. I don't understand.
I don't know
I think
why
it's just
people
because
think
the
this
future-
about
the
you.
allegations.
I know. I think it's just because my future right now is people calling me poor because of my rice and eggs. So I think the cards were just like, you're a poor bitch. And I was like,
But I eat rice and eggs too. I guess I'm poor also.
And then mine was really nice to me. I was like,
That's
you're
great,
so
Candy.
creative and so friendly, and you're going to have a lovely life, and just keep being yourself. And I was like, okay.
great.
Of course it was, Candy.
Of
It
course.
was like just the fact that your one was the I feel like we got our fortunes mixed up. I think yours was for me and me.
No,
was
I
for
think
you.
I have. I think I keep been trying to tell Shia this all fucking week. I have bad luck. I don't think he believes luck. I think he thinks luck is a joke, but I think it's really real and it's a real thing because I believe in karma and karma exists and karma is the same thing as luck. And I'm just saying that I have really bad luck.
I believe that. When chat asked me once what everyone's D&D stats were, I said you would have the worst luck of VchiBan.
Yep, I would.
Yeah.
I just
Honestly,
have bad
is a
luck.
D&D stat, but
It was in
No,
my
it's not,
fantasy.
but-
that's fair. That's more of like a special like Fallout stat.
Yeah, it was like a bonus stat that I wanted to add.
Candy, if I
Fair,
ever get
yes.
stabbed and live, can you come into the hospital and be like, well, I feel great. I didn't get stabbed. Like, I think that would actually heal me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm actually having a great day
do that.
because I didn't get stabbed, but like,
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought it was funny.
It is funny. My downfall to you, Candy, is always very funny. It's very good. It's a good joke. I love it.
But you're doing so much better than me in every other way.
How do you know?
You have a Thai bun twink that does all the chores and cooks for you. You have 2 loving cats. You
I
have
do love my
chat.
cats. I saw a deer
I
butt
have a
today.
chat.
I saw a deer ass today.
I saw.
Yeah. I went outside of my house today because I had to go get the mail, and there was a deer that was standing outside my house in the front, and he was like eating food, but his butt was facing towards me, and I turned over and I was like, what? And then he like heard me walking and he ran away, but his
like,
butt was
"Fuck
in my
that shit."
face.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I saw a deer butt
Yeah.
today.
I'm fascinated by squirrels.
That's
Squirrels
true.
are
Candy
so
didn't know that
cute.
squirrels ate nuts. Candy thought that was fake.
No.
And acorns, yeah.
it's a real
Watching
thing.
them run is so fun. They look like little snakes. Like Slither.
Yeah. I think squirrels get a bad rep for no fucking reason. It makes me sad. They're so cute.
Were you going to say, Shia?
I didn't. Unless you want
Okay.
me to.
I would.
Yes?
Because you
I'm
were
trying to
talking.
say something.
What's
know
your
it.
most memorable birthday?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
The one I just had with my friends.
Aw.
We went to that restaurant and it was really nice. Yeah,
Aw,
I didn't really.
friends.
Of all the things that I usually remember when you say something, I feel like I don't remember any of my birthdays.
I feel like that's such a hard thing to remember, as significant as it is. Like when I think back to mine, I'm like, unless I like went on a trip or did something specific, like I just don't, I don't want to do anything. I'll just go be sad in a corner.
Yeah.
Sad.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Every birthday, it's just the.
So you don't want to celebrate that you're fucking alive? That sounds depressing.
Well, no, I think
Wow.
Shia has a reason to be sad
Is it
about his
because
birthday.
we also have the VchiBan anniversary
Yeah.
on your birthday?
We
And
did,
then
we did.
Oh, can't wait for the 2-year celebration of VchiBan. Oh, and also it's my birthday.
3. It's 3 years.
yeah, I was gonna say 3 years, but yeah.
3 years. Sorry. So it's.
Yeah, but
Has
also
it really
I think
been 3 years next month?
No.
No.
So I think
2 years?
But I
Wait,
think
why'd you
last
say
year
3
we
years?
celebrated your birthday instead, though. I think last year we just did your birthday.
I think so too.
And then, yeah.
It's fine. We can do VchiBan this year. It's fine.
No, we don't have
I told
to.
you I don't mind taking a back seat.
No, your birthday is more important.
That's where the sex happens.
It's okay.
What?
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 Candy.
What are you
So sexual.
so sexual? God.
Dude, if I could take my shirt off, I
So
would.
sexual.
God.
You know what? That's really going to intimidate men.
Don't.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta.
I do intimidate men. It's a real problem. I'm just very blunt.
Yeah.
Blur.
Yeah. You know what?
Blur.
Being blunt, that's really gonna intimidate men. Okay. So
Yeah.
True.
Being
True.
direct in what I want. True.
Being direct and just saying, don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. They won't like that.
yeah, that's really gonna intimidate men.
Yeah. Doesn't say anything about their character or anything. It's really a me problem.
No,
Tries
no,
referencing
not at all. No, because
an
It would
offline
never.
thing. It's just
Everything's on you.
yeah.
no, it's true.
I hope so.
Don't agree with me. I'm joking.
I hope so.
Oh, I would say okay. So before we spiral into TraumaGate, it's one of the questions I had here, but it was, do you believe in luck or chance? But I know that Buff already does believe
Yeah.
in luck, in both like kind of like aspects of it,
Wait, what are the two aspects of it?
like kind of like
Help me.
positive or negative, or just like a chance of something happening because of like your luck.
I believe in luck. But I
know
think that
Kenny
luck
does.
is flexible and fluctuates over time.
Because you manifest.
I don't believe in luck.
Oh.
No?
I think luck is like time, where it's a way that humans rationalize chaos.
Yeah, but don't you manifest? I thought that was like...
Well, like,
That's
but
like the
then
same
that
thing.
completely forfeits any input that I have into the outcomes of things. But I do, I think, again, I think luck is like a coping mechanism to distance yourself from responsibility for outcomes of things.
For me, it's just that I feel like, you know, sometimes I see something, I'm like, I'm feeling kind of lucky. And maybe I'm not, maybe I am. But when something happens, like I buy a scratch-off ticket and I win $50, I'm like, I was pretty lucky just then. Yippee.
I feel like manifesting is more like, I don't know. I'm not saying that it can't, like, thinking positively or trying to put things into the universe and all that. Like, I think that's like a nice way to operate, but I don't think luck is a real thing. I don't know.
I look at it as a statistic where it's just like you happen to get the thing that there wasn't a high chance of getting. And to me, that's what luck is. Like, if you wanted to go get a Kuromi plushie at a store and they were almost sold out and you arrived just in time to get the last one, that would be lucky, even though it's not because of good luck or bad luck. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
I think
what I
an
mean, I guess.
interpretation of it.
Yeah, and to me, that's what luck is, and I think that makes sense.
I still think it's like, that's still just the same thing. Well, it's human rationalization of just a thing that's occurring, like time and luck.
I don't think luck is like magic and like predetermined is what it is. Like, it's just something.
Dude, my
But magic
body is-
would be so cool, though. Could you imagine?
Yes.
The world would burn and explode so quick
Oh, yeah.
because it wouldn't just be
Yeah.
like one evil villain out there. Like if people had the chance to, 100%, like the world would have crumbled already before now.
At least
Sorry,
half
but
the
it's just-
population would explode.
no,
think it's
it's
like-
just like you can't trust.
I think luck is like horoscopes. It's like fun to like believe in it in like a. But Buff, you think luck is a real literal thing?
I just think that...
Or
how do I say this without sounding crazy? I think when you're born, you're dealt a certain hand. And
Like, you
that's
have a luck stat when you're born.
like determinism? Like
Yeah, like it's like you have like odds against you, if that makes sense.
yeah, that's fair.
Because
I
like
agree with that.
because to me, I'm like, I feel like since day one, I've had odds against me. And I've worked and I personally have like tried really hard to get out of that. But then like there's a lot of things that will happen and I'll be like, oh, classic. Like, of course this would happen. Like, of course this would happen. So I just feel like there's like which sounds negative, but I just feel like, as I guess like someone who didn't really have a good upbringing, I feel like I was dealt a certain hand and it's always been a struggle. So like when something bad happens, it's like, of course that would happen. I'm so unlucky. Like that's so unlucky. And that's just how I see it. So like I just feel like I don't know, because like I feel like in Shaya's case, I feel like Shaya got dealt a really good hand. So comparing him to me, I feel like he's definitely very lucky.
I have a question about this.
Yes.
So you think that you were like, just like simplifying it in my own words, you're saying that you were like born with a specific luck stat where you have like a certain level of luck. So you either have shit luck or you have good luck, and it's that way for the entirety of your life no matter what? Or can it change?
I don't know. I mean, I just think people are dealt with certain hands and like different disadvantages and advantages.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. I agree with that.
I feel like if you manifest it into something where it is like a real physical, like not physical thing, but like it's like a real thing there that can be based upon like your position in life, that it could technically change based upon like where you are at in life, because, you know, you could say that now your luck is better than it would have been like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
know, stuff like that. But I think that's just kind of how you look at it, because when I think of luck, I think of sort of how Candy said, it's just kind of like the coping of just like random things that happen, but attributing that to either like positive or negative, of like good or bad luck, of just being like, oh, that was bad luck or that was good luck, for like good things that happen or bad things that happen just like randomly, that are kind of like, you know, out of your control, or like, you know, showing up last moment, like you said, and just getting like the thing that you were looking for and you're like, oh, that was good luck. But it's just like, well, yeah, there was a possibility of that happening, I think, anyways. But
yeah, I guess that's what it is.
But
I
I
think luck
also-
is a random thing. And I guess in
I think
that
I
way
like
it
the
doesn't
idea
exist,
of
but
it
it kind of
because-
does.
yeah,
Because random
And
is a
it's-
thing.
that's true. That's true.
So if random
I think it's
luck
fun
is
to think
true.
that it does exist because when good things happen for like good luck, then it's like it feels really nice.
Yeah, I feel like in my, maybe this is very pessimistic of me. I feel like in my instance, like the way that I see it is like everyone here's like base luck, okay? I'm like down here. This is where I'm at. So when anytime something lucky happens to me, I'm like at the base. So I'm like this is where everyone else is. So it's like it doesn't, so anytime something like good happens, it feels just like this is like where everyone else is at. And for something to like really happen, that's like, I don't know, win $1 million, like, I don't know, like is like way up here. But I feel like a lot of people that like have good things happen to them, they're already at here. And then, but that's also just a perspective of where I'm at. Like, that's just like,
I think
like
so
I said, it's
too.
very pessimistic looking. But I just feel like, I just always felt like there's like this like very like day one dealt shitty hand. So I feel like I'm like trying to like,
I know what it is.
So I feel unlucky a lot.
That makes sense. It's like if you were born doing shit on hard mode, but everyone else is doing it easy mode. So everything just feels magnified and more difficult to you, which therefore makes your luck feel shittier because you have to work harder to get the baseline of what the people on easy mode have, while they just get to go la 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 la, and you have to watch. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Not pity me or whatever, because like I'm fine with whatever. Like it's all good. I just
like it's just struggles.
Like sort of building off that, but I like when I talk to people about how I got into art at a really young age and like how my parents were very supportive of me doing art, I do think that I was like lucky in that sense to have like kind of not in, I acknowledge that there's definitely like the circumstances in which you were brought up and exist, and that stacks opportunities, and then opportunities is what becomes luck.
Yeah.
So I agree in that sense. But I think like random stuff like, oh, cool, I've got like, I found $20 on the ground. Like that's just, shit just happens. But yeah,
it's just
I think
random.
Like, I think privilege is more what you're talking about. And then I think privilege is definitely fucking real. Like that's,
for sure. Yeah. So I guess I see privilege and luck like kind of the same, where it's like you're just, because like
privilege
it factors into it.
Literally and also you don't get to choose where you're born. You know what I mean? It just kind of happens. So it's kind of like, here's the hand you get, and then that's like your base luck status.
It's the
or
ultimate
privilege.
dice roll.
Yeah. That's how I view it. So anytime something bad happens to me, I'm like, of course. Like I'm like, typical day of Buffpup. Here we go. Like
true, you do have really bad luck.
But it's also you have to
really good
agree.
stuff happen too.
But you have to agree though that I have bad luck, because like every time I do merch or anything, guess who's always the one that gets fucked up? It's always me. Always. Anytime we ever do anything, or like if somebody's mad at the group for whatever, guess who is always? They're always mad at.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think that's just because you're the loudest and the brightest, in the sense of like they see you first, so they're like, blame.
No, I think that I'm just unlucky.
I mean that too.
I think I'm just unlucky.
I think it's a little of both.
Especially with our merch. I think our merch is stupid. I think that's so dumb. Every time we do merch, it's always me.
Yeah, whenever
That's
we get
true.
prototypes, it's always that like ours turns out like so good, and it's like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Then we get buffs in, and then our hair is just like brown. And it's just like,
It's
hey,
so
that's
fucked up.
completely wrong. Like,
Or they
She has like
That's
a
not it.
tail or some
or they'll
shit.
overlook mine, where it'll be like, oh, like I think in every piece of merch there is something wrong. I have found something wrong in every single piece of merch that we have made.
Now I want to go look at all of it.
Skateboards. My eyes, not yellow. They're white. Okay.
Oh shit!
Not yellow. Then on top of that, the pins that we made, my hands are not the same color as my hair. Messed up. I don't want to keep going because I don't want people to think that all the merch is bad. but I'm just saying, every single time it's bad.
By contrast, I never have any issues.
like I said, Candy, when
Great,
I'm in the
Candy,
hospital, I
great.
need you to come over, and that will really cheer
Yeah, I
me
think
up.
Candy
Be
just
like,
really
you know what?
just
Actually,
needs to-
I'm not in the
I'm just
hospital
talking
today, but I
I'm talking
am
in terms of
visiting you.
issues. Because it's like, it's Buff has the most issues. I feel like Rose is next, and then it's Shia, and then it's me. As in, like, most
Wait, I have
most
the
issues to
second
least
most
issues. Yes.
With,
your
like,
necklace, your flower, your...
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
like,
that's true.
Those
The
are
flowers
always,
in my eyes.
those two things
Yeah.
constantly, The flower in your hair, the flower in your eyes, the necklace that you have. Like,
When I commission people for the honey one, a lot of the times I have to ask them to make sure that the ears are always touching, because they have to be always touching. They're very squishy and round, and they're not stuck together, but when they naturally sit, they are always touching. You can pull them apart, but they always touch.
I do think, though, that Buff is just the most particular, and then I think it's again ascending.
I am the
whereas
next most
No,
particular.
that is
True.
Rose. That is 100%.
I think it's Rose that is the most particular because I think that there are
Really?
certain aesthetics and things that Buff can point out. But when it comes to very specific things, like if someone was drawing Buff may be like, oh, you missed a scar here, there, or this. Like that's fine, just like a general thing. When
tan
they're
on your
drawing
hands.
you, I've more often than not seen on, like for you, Rose, of just like the specific amount of petals and like the thing you said about like the ears and
Ears.
very I think things
Hair's
that
a certain
add to
way.
things that are already there that people may not realize is like, hey, that has to be this way, rather than forgetting about something, you know?
Yeah, I think I have a
then
handful
is,
of things.
Is it Rose, Buff, Shia, then me, would you say? Or is Buff still
Yeah.
Maybe. I think that you and I, Candy, are very like tied for it because I don't have like I don't know. I usually, whenever I look at stuff, I kind of have to be like, guys, should I say anything about mine? Like,
No, it's
should I?
mostly
Like,
me.
it's
Yeah.
you know, there's not.
It's mostly
a lot of
me
time
pointing
I
out
spend
your
It's
here.
important to be
stuff, Shia.
consistent.
Yeah. It's mostly me pointing out Shia stuff because he'll be like, what do you think? And I'll be like, you're missing this, this, and this, because I originally made
A lot of the
Shia's
time,
character,
people
like,
miss Shia's
so,
face
yeah.
markings, for example.
Yeah.
That's okay.
True.
Yeah.
So
I
I,
get it.
I normally point it out because I designed
And Buff's boob
Shia.
scar.
Right? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
usually
not even
a
my boob scar. It's
Is it
always
your
this
cheek
one.
one? Yeah,
My
because your hair
cheek one,
covers it a
because
lot
my
of the
hair,
time.
yeah, my hair covers it, so you don't see it.
I'm just basic as fuck. I've got like,
No, people miss your beauty mark sometimes.
I draw
right
that
there.
shit on. It's not real.
It's right there on your face.
So tiny.
So tiny.
But it's there.
But that's like, I don't give a fuck. Like if people like, I don't know. I feel like you'd have to really fuck me up for me to care, but I really don't think there's a lot of ways to fuck up my design.
Actually, I was thinking about if me or Buff is more like this, but I think it's pretty equal because Buff's the same way with the pup's ears because they point and angle a very specific way. Just like
No, it's not the
ears do.
ears. No, I don't care how you draw the ears. It's the nose. So the eyes. They have to be, the nose has to be right in the middle of the eyes because if you do
Yeah.
any lower, it doesn't look like a pup. It looks like just a normal
And it
dog.
has to have a fang on the viewer's right side.
Yeah, it has to have a fang. It just has to have one fang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
one.
make sure that the face is right so it doesn't get that Walmart beep boo smile.
Yeah, we don't want that.
You know,
Yeah, we don't want the Walmart beep boo. Or do we?
you could.
Walmart?
I mean, it worked for them.
Wink. Walmart? Wink.
It's working for Rose.
True.
Don't associate me with a monopoly company.
I'll
You don't
associate with
know.
a monopoly company
No,
for money.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
okay.
I don't want to be evil.
I'll be evil for money.
Nah, true.
We already knew that.
I'm here for it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Shia here, and I'm here to talk to you about a sponsor for this episode, which is, of course, Fansly. We love Fansly. We have our very own VchiBan page there where we post behind the scenes. We have clips, we have pictures, we have all kinds of little things that you don't get to see here on the podcast, and it's updated usually whenever a new episode comes out. So there's plenty of things for you to go check out and see all the behind the scenes of, so you can see little extra bits and bobs. And plus, it goes to help and support us and heightening the experience of this podcast. So we really appreciate that. And if you want to go, you can go check out other VTubers that are on that site as well by going to the URL fansly.com/VTuber. Check them out. You might find something that you like. Be sure to sign up if you're 18 plus or older. Now let's get back to the episode. Thanks, Fansly. Do you guys have gateway characters, like ones that have introduced you to like fandoms, or like could be anime, it could be a fandom, it could be anything? Like, do you remember you're like, oh, I'm really into this because of this moment or this character or because I saw this?
I think this is a Rose and Candy question.
Really? Because
I think
I
so.
can remember, I feel like it's such a common thing watching like the furry Robin Hood movie where they're all like, he's just like a cute fox and like all the other ones are just like they're furry animals. And I'm like, that definitely had a persuasion on my young brain of just being like, hey, this is kind of cool. These anthropomorphic characters, like maybe just Google this.
I'm trying to think. That makes sense, though. I remember Robin Hood.
The only way I get into anything is if there's like one character that is like the character that I like best. Like that's every show that I'm into, there's always that character. And if it doesn't have that, then I usually don't like the show that much.
So a man you can fix.
Not always, because I like Anna from Frozen and like Rapunzel from Tangled and like the Hound from Game of Thrones. But there's always like that one character that's the one that I like. I'll see a media of or whatever, and then I'm like, that's like the character that
definitely a man you could fix.
Yeah, well, I just mean that like it's not entirely just that type. It's not purely like a. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. This could be a whole episode of its own. Is my explanation of fandom and stuff.
I don't think it was ever a character for me. I think it was just liking art styles. Like Hamtaro was one of the early ones that got me into like cute mascot types like art styles and got me into drawing more seriously too. And then for like anime, it was like as a very young child, it was like Tenchi Moyo because I like the art style, but I don't think I can ever go back and watch that because I feel like it probably aged really poorly. And then, like, when I was a little older, I feel like Inuyasha also had that impact where I was like, I like the way this looks. I like the way the characters look. I want to draw more like this. And then I just, weebed it up real bad. But I don't think a character ever grabbed me, like, individually.
Yeah, you didn't have any kind of gateway?
No.
Wolverine got me into comics.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
But that's another character that it's so funny because when I say like Wolverine, people are like, oh, because he's like sexy. I'm like, no, he's again not one of those. I definitely have characters that I'm like, they're so fucking hot, like hell yeah. But Wolverine's not one of those characters. I just think he's an interesting guy.
Angry guy.
He just has a lot to talk about, and he's just just a fun guy.
Just like,
and he like fucked up.
Sure.
Yes, definitely.
Like, what do you mean? I don't know.
It tracks.
Yeah. He was like a little sickly kid and like fucking, I don't know if it was like 18th century, but then got powers.
Exactly.
Whatever. Yep. Buff. Labubus.
Oh, I don't remember my childhood,
but
so.
Okay, well, this doesn't have to be childhood. Could be like
I was gonna say it could be
times.
something like even yesterday that you saw and it got you into something else.
I mean, you like that furry lichen guy from Xenosaurus Zero.
That was
that didn't get me into anything.
I was gonna say it was like a micro obsession of like it got you into like appreciating the game, I think, for like a little bit, but then that kind of like you didn't consistently play it.
I don't know. I just don't get attached to things like that. Like I don't get like.
It's not
I think
characters, it's
Labubus-
concepts.
Labubus are fun because like I like the aspect of that we all have like characters that we like. Like I like being a part of that. And I think Labubus are like really cute because they remind me of the pups. So because they're very scrappy little gals and they're like really cute and they have like the same face. But like stuff that got me into stuff like I'm not obsessed with like games or shows or animes or I don't know. I'm not like super into like anything like that.
Everything I'm obsessed with, I'm just obsessed with everything about it, not a specific character.
Yeah, I wish I was. I just can't remember anything. Like if I like play a game and then tomorrow happens, I won't remember it. So like it's like I can't get attached to anything. So I don't know.
I have a Hunger Games-esque moment where all of the characters in the media compete and then I pick my favorite and then they come with me on my journey. Asterion, Baldur's Gate, Butch Deloria, Fallout. Like I pick a character and I'm like, everything else, fuck off. That character, you're coming with me. Daryl Dixon, The Walking Dead.
That'd be good.
Jax Teller, Sons of Anarchy.
You should just
You're collecting like a reverse harem?
I'm like the complete opposite of Buff, where I'm like super way into too much media.
You should just mod like any other game that you play that's like new. You should just mod like one of your favorite characters.
Dude, I'll just get like the Fortnite models of all the characters I like and then just shove them in.
Yeah, there you go.
I usually like character archetypes and personality and stuff, and then I just take that and then I let that influence the stuff that I make in future. So kind of like mentally scrapbook by being like, oh, I like this character's like arc, or I like how they're presented, or I like how they're written. Like that's I think why it's easier for me, or why I'm more inclined to do that with characters, because I'm trying to learn stuff and then carry it into my work.
Yeah, sorry I don't have an answer for you guys. I wish I did.
That's okay.
I don't either. It's okay.
Now that kind of makes sense though for you, because whenever you started getting Labubus, and now this was before I feel like it went really, really, really mainstream and everyone. Now it's like South Park episodes. At this point, it's to that point in this world.
Yeah.
Like you were getting them before it really was like super in like the U.S. like westernized and stuff like that. Even though it kind of already was, but wasn't super huge. And that was I guess, shocking just to see that you acknowledge of just being like, hey, I don't really get into a lot of things. This is the first thing that I have. How do you feel about them now?
I still like them. I'm not an impulse buyer. So a lot of the stuff that I have, like the boxes of stuff, I did on stream as like a business expense. So like a lot of them were like business expenses. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like do that anymore because it just clutters up stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna just get the ones that I want. So like if there's like a special box or whatever, and there's like the orange one, like recently they had like the letters or whatever. I just bought the orange one. I didn't even try to like do the blind box. I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm just gonna get the one that I want. I think maybe in the future, like if there's like a set that I really like, and I'm like, oh, I can do this for stream, like that'll be fun. But like I just, I don't know. It gets to a point where it doesn't matter how much I like them. I just don't want to. I don't know. I just don't want to like cause an issue, whether it's like financial or space wise. I don't know.
Upset you?
No, I just don't. I literally, it was getting to the point where they were just sitting on the floor, and I was like, I have to stop buying these. Like I was just like, I like them a lot, but I was like, they're literally just sitting here, and I'm not appreciating the ones that I have. Like, because I like all the ones that I do have, and I like playing with them, and I think it's really fun, and I like getting really interested in them. But I also like recognize, and I'm like, if I'm going to buy them, I'm going to be very specific about which ones I get, because it is very easy to get lost in the blind box sauce, I think.
I've just thought of something which is a topic, kind of. I'm moving back in with my parents. The reason this occurred to me is that people can't make bed jokes anymore because I'm going to have a nice double bed at their house. So you can't make bed jokes anymore. But also... that was just a statement, but I was gonna say I've been decluttering a lot because I'm trying to like make everything much. I just want to move to my parents' house and just live very simply, I guess, and work on my impulse spending. But also, it's true because I think that when you have a lot of stuff around you, you just look at it and it's like hobbies that you like abandoned, or things that you like, oh, I wish I did that more. I wish I did that more. It's a lot of like, it's easy to buy little cute things and be like, oh, it's just like a little whatever. But then it's just the more things you have, it really does end up just demanding more of you to maintain it or like organize it.
Yeah. And also it was my first time getting obsessed with something. And like I noticed very fast, and I was like, okay, this is like, it's very fun to do this, but it's also like I have to really make a decision, like if that's what I really want to do. And so I sat there and I was like, I don't really want to get lost in this. I don't really think that it's worth getting lost in this. I think that I enjoy it a lot. And if you go to my meet and greet and you give me a Labubu, I'm not going to say no to it because I will love it very much. And I'll put it in my little collection and I'll give it kisses and I'll love her very much. And I still love Labubus a lot. And every time I go and see them, I mean, Shai can contest to this. Every time a new Labubu thing drops, I show him all the drops. And I think this is really cute. And I like this one. And I like this one. And I think this is really cute. And I still like them, but I think I have self-control. I think I'm very very strict with myself. I think it's like, I don't like to buy myself things. I don't feel like I need to buy myself things and want to buy myself things unless I do a good job.
I think you're much better at looking at something and saying, that's really cute, and then letting that be the end of it. Whereas I don't think that's common nowadays. I think it's when people are very incentivized to be like, whatever they own kind of describes or like gives them, it like adds to them as a person. Like it's like, oh, well, I own this and I have this and I collect this. Like people use what they own and what they collect as like a status thing or like reflects them as a person. Whereas your house, I don't know. Not to like over inflate egos, but I definitely think hanging out and like going antiquing and looking at stuff and seeing like the place, like the way that you curate your house, I think is like home rather. Yeah, I don't know, it's interesting because it's definitely very different than, because we talked about this, not to get serious, but my family is like very, if you like something, just get it. Like if there's not really a lot of thought, it's just like, yeah, if you like it, just get it. It's like whatever. Like it's very just quick to it. So I'm trying to like unlearn that instinct.
But see, I'm trying to do the opposite of you though, where I'm trying to buy myself stuff because I grew up very like, hey, you can't have that. We don't have the money for that. Like, you can't have that. Like, you're not allowed to have that. Like I grew up very like that. So, like, it's hard for me to buy myself stuff because I'm very in that same mindset where I'm like, I don't need that. I shouldn't be getting that. Like, I already have one, even though it's like falling apart and like it barely works and it's like zapping me every time I use it, but I still have one, so like I don't need a new one. You know what I mean? Like, like I was like
We're
talking
meeting
about
in the middle.
yeah, I need to like meet in the middle, like opposite direction. It was funny because I was talking about my controller today. I've had my controller for my computer, I think for 6 years now. And it's like drifting like crazy. It's like breaking constantly. All the things are falling off of it. No, I'm like, well, it still works. Like, I'm like, what's the point? And then I was showing controllers to Shia earlier, and I was like, oh, Chad was telling me about these new controllers, blah, blah. He's like, you should get one. I was like, it still works. Like, I don't need a new like, I'm like,
It
maybe.
fucking drifts.
Like,
if it drifts, I'm done. That's like,
yeah,
I'm not,
that's the end
I
for me.
can't.
It's dead to me.
It's funny
Also, as
because a
far as,
lot of
like-
the things that you say, I feel like I can relate to a degree, because even like growing up, I can like picture like my mom, like if I was going to get something, which I wasn't very like, I need this thing. Like it would kind of be like an assessment of like, do I need that thing? Does it make sense to get that? Like, do I have the money to do that? Should I like not, like, it's like, you can, I guess if you want to, is it smart to do that? Because even like when we get things, or like when we were the other day where we ended up going to like an estate sale, and we were picking up like some items here and there, and then I saw like those like candlesticks, and then there was like a little statue of a rabbit, and you were like, do you want those? And like, you know me, Buff, more often than not, like there have been things that like if we go to the store, I'm like, I want this, and I put it in the cart, and then I'll just I'll like make myself, I'll talk myself out of it, and I'll take it like out of the cart and put it back somewhere else, and you'll be like, what the fuck, what are you doing? Put that back in. Like, what are you doing? But like when we were there and I picked up, I got those candlesticks, and I'm like, no, I like these. I want to get these. I'm like, ooh, what a rush. I'm like, ooh, I'm picking up things I actually want, you know, like, and then I will also take that rabbit statue. I actually did take a rabbit statue from a Facebook marketplace lady, you know, she happened to have it. She was just like, oh yeah, I haven't like, you know, listed this or anything. I just kind of have this. Like, do you want that? And I was just like, yes, I do. It's a very cute statue of like
Yoink.
a rabbit. So
sorry, I'm
a
busy.
big
Sorry, my cat's right here. I just
Aw,
Penny
baby.
sorry, you were
Protect
saying,
that.
Rose. I was just saying, like, I feel like I could relate to a degree where it was just like I could get things, but it was more of like a decision to like make that. It's just like, does that make sense to be able to get like things?
I think what it is for me is I used to be very like buy everything I like even a little, but as the years have passed, I still buy a lot of stuff I like. Because I like to have at least a small collection of stuff because I like seeing it around like my home because it makes me happy to look at because I'm like, that's cute. That gives me dopamine. But I feel like with my Chiikawa craze, I've started to hit a point where I'm like being very picky about what I want, because when I first moved in to where I am now, I threw away I donated like 6 giant garbage bags full of stuffed plushies and like figures and stuff that I didn't need. And I realized after that, I was like, okay, well, now I need to be picky about the stuff. I'm still going to get stuff because I like seeing it, but I have to be way pickier about it because I don't want it to get cluttered.
Yeah,
is what it is.
That's where I'm at, Rose, because I just
Yeah.
I think you and I are in the same boat, but you've experienced having the clutter. I've just have never experienced buying stuff like that before. So I'm like put on the brakes. Like I'm like chill a little bit. Like I've never done this before. What if I get like psychotic about it? Like
I was like it with Pokemon, but I had no self-control back then. But this is the first time since Mame Goma I've had like a new obsession to be added to my collection. And Mame Goma is really fortunate and unfortunate in the sense that it's hard to find cute stuff that's affordable of the character, whereas Chiikawa is so accessible. So I re-experienced that like ease of access to an obsession again, right? And so I like went a little crazy at first, but I've reeled it back quite a bit, and now I'm really, really picky about what I get. And it's only like certain outfits or certain like types of merch and stuff like that. And I also got like one of those little pegboard things to hang all the keychain plushies, so it's like still organized and I can justify them a little bit. Yeah.
nice. I think it's good to like get stuff in moderation, because I think it's silly to like. I've learned very quickly that like, and Candy helped me with this. I think it's very silly to not buy yourself anything, because like you deserve to buy things and like be happy if you can afford it, of course, and you can do that.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
deserve a
very.
treat.
I think deserve a treat every once in a while. And before I met Candy, I literally bought myself fucking nothing, dude. Like nothing. It was just like cold
You
stop,
felt
nothing.
guilty buying yourself shit and pissed me off.
Yeah, it was really bad. So I definitely think I'm better, but I also noticed that
You've gotten a lot better.
I also noticed that I think I like buying friends gifts more than I like buying myself gifts. I think I like the
makes
joy
sense.
of giving other people stuff.
Yeah.
I think that your attachment to buying antique or estate sale stuff is really good. And I think that the space you've curated is really nice and well considered. And I think that that's a little bit different than people that just buy
It's more practical.
100 like Funko Pops.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I just I don't know. I
I'm
want
sorry.
that.
I like board
if they're
games.
listening,
I
Funko
like
Pop, I'm
board
sorry.
games.
They're so fucking ugly.
That's Shia's thing. Shia likes the board games, which I also like the board games too. But every time we go get board games, Shia really likes to get board games.
Oh, you
meant-
Funko.
I thought so too. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, I
it
was
should
just saying,
not
like,
be.
You're very quick to buy board games when we're out, but I think that that's good because it's also
That's
like
an
an experience
activity.
and it's something that you actually
Yeah.
play. Like, so and then most of the things that you get are like they match like the space or they add like they have a function. So I think that you're very even though you're buying more stuff, it's good.
Yeah, I just want the house to look nice because like a lot of time when we hang out, it's mostly like a lot of times at Shia's and I's place. Like normally like we're all hanging out at our place. And like so I just want it to feel homey. Like I don't want people to come into the house and feel like they just aren't allowed to be there or it feels cold or it
Or like
just
they don't
feels
know where
like
to be.
I showed my
I want,
roommate
like-
photos of your house and she was like saying it was really cute. So
Oh, thanks. I just want people
It
to feel
is.
comfortable. And I'm really trying to, I think also I'm healing my inner child moment where I'm trying to make the house look very like, oh, how I remember it when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So that when people come over, they get very like nostalgic and they're like, oh, I feel happy here. So like, that's what I'm trying to like, put
It
the
does
vibe
evoke
as.
that feeling.
That's what
it's
we get
cozy.
for crawling into the back dusty corner of antique stores and pulling out like a fucking dusty ass couch, and we're like, I think we can make this work.
Grandma
$20
would've
you
loved
can do
this
$20
couch.
on this. All right, yeah, let's go ahead, let's do that. So
Grandma would have loved this.
dude, next time I go
Also-
antique, when I live there and I go antiquing, I'm absolutely gonna be getting a bunch of those butterflies that are fucking taxidermied / like preserved. Yes.
Oh, I like those.
That's something I
Also-
definitely want. Yes.
I can attest to Buff and you. I think that you're very mindful. Like you've always said of just like you're spending and indulging in things, and even with your friends, because I don't even think that you're that indulgent like whenever it comes to like the tarot reading, because like you don't go overboard. Like I think of what's overboard is I can't remember what show it was. It was something probably on like TLC where it was just like, oh, my obsession or this or that, who knows, whatever, where this lady was
I know what you're talking about.
in debt, but not just, I don't, have a lot of money. Like she had like no money. She would open up like a 7th credit card to go into debt just to buy like 5 t-shirts for her friends. It was all of her money was spent
I would
on her
never.
friends
Yeah.
aggressively.
I
Like to
remember
the
that show.
point
I
where
know
like
what it is.
every time they eat, she paid for
No.
it. Every time that they went out, she had to get like a gratuitous amount of stuff, which
Yeah, it was
I hope
like
she's
shopping
doing okay.
addiction.
But like that's a lot. That's a
That's
lot.
just
I love
serious,
my
dude.
friends, but like
I know I would never do that. And also like whenever I buy things for people, it's always like my fun money because I keep very certain stacks of like certain things that go places, like not that we need to talk about
Stacks.
finances.
There's like
stacks.
damn
stacks
But it's
that
like
I'm just like, I'm putting
my
stacks.
stacks in my brain. It's very like,
Yeah.
pay rent and then pay bills and then pay whatever I need to pay. And
Yeah.
then here's
There's the
my fun money.
responsibility pile and then the fun pile.
Yeah. And I also just
Yeah.
feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm really comfortable right now and I want everyone else around me to feel comfortable. So like, I just want to share that with everybody. I don't want to feel like,
That's cute.
I don't know. I feel very comfortable right now and I just want to share it with people while I'm on this planet. So
I feel spoiled by you, so you're doing that to me at least.
I have, every time my friends come over the weekend, I have at least one gift, and it's not because I'm doing it on purpose. It's because I go outside and I'll see something
You
and I'll be
find
like, my
things.
friend would like that. My friend
Sure.
would like that.
yeah.
you just happen to run into things that are,
Yeah. I have a
Remind
thing
you
for
of
you,
your friends.
Rose, sitting on my little stand for you. So next
A
time I see
little
you.
treat for me.
Yes, I have
Oh my
one.
god. I'm excited.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Oh, I know what it is.
One moment. Don't
Oh.
look at me.
Okay. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Like, hey,
Look at
Rose,
me
you and I
instead.
should talk
Look at me
about something
instead.
over here on
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
side of the table because we're
Yeah.
not gonna. Oh.
Wait, what do we talk about? Help! Shia, you're the topic boy. You're so much better at this than me. You're so much
Topic
better than me as a
boy?
person. You're so much more beautiful than me. Help! I'm so ugly.
What do you
Help
want
me.
for Christmas?
Dude, that's my nightmare question. Shit, actually, wait, no, I had something that I thought. Oh, I know something I want.
What?
I was thinking about putting it on Throne. This might sound kind of unexpected. I don't know why. I went and got my nails done for TwitchCon, and I really liked the gel nails. And so I keep thinking about getting like one of those gel nail kits with like the little light that like cures them and shit, and like some cute nail
That's
polish
fun.
colors or something. But I might end up. The thing is, everything that I can think of that I want for Christmas or whatever, I end up just buying myself, and then I'm like pissing everyone around me off. But I'm like, I just want to play with it now.
Yeah.
All right,
get
Rose.
that.
I'm a pain in the
get that.
ass with that shit. Wait, yeah?
That's really
Are
cute.
you ready to hear your gift?
I'm ready. I'm listening. Do it again. Did you get me a fucking doorbell? Like the desk bell?
It's a desk bell that says "ring for a drink," and I figured that I was gonna give it to you while Victor was there, so that you could ring it, so that he'd get you a drink. But like, he's not here anymore, so but that's what I got.
Shit, I love that. Holy shit, I'm
Dude,
so
it
excited. I'm
has
so
that
excited to leave it on my desk. I'm
authentic
so excited.
sound.
It's really good. Listen to it.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's a good old one. It's a good.
Oh God, you love
It's a
me
good
so
oldie.
much. You love me so much. I'm gonna never stop fucking ringing that. It's gonna drive everyone around me insane. Oh,
I just
it's
like
gonna
how
be
it
the
says
best day
"ring for a
ever.
drink."
Dude.
Ring. Waiter,
It's really satisfying.
I need a drink.
give me a
touch
drink,
it.
please.
I want to touch it so bad.
Well, you're just gonna have to come see me.
Oh no! I mean,
Oh, no.
why?
Yeah, why? for this.
Yo, what's up, gamers? It's your boy VchiBan coming at you with a little ad here, and I want to talk about GamerSupps. We love GamerSupps. Use code VchiBan for 10% off, and it supports all of us. They have cool merch, they have cool flavors, all kinds of things that you can check out. And using our code honestly just supports us and allows us to do a lot more things here on the podcast, which is really, really, really nice of you guys. It helps us a lot to be able to fix our constantly imploding bodies that you hear us talking about on the podcast. So that's really nice. Also, you get to get cool things in return by supporting them and us. So be sure to use code VchiBan for 10% off and keep your eyes peeled for future VchiBan endeavors with them. Now back to the episode.
This might be
just
too
wanna
early to
see
ask this
you.
question.
Huh?
Actually, I like the Christmas gift question, but I was gonna say, what's everyone excited for in 2026? But it's maybe too early for
I have
that.
like 4 things planned already in 2026. Like,
Good
streaming
job,
shit.
Rose. We love that. We love
Yes.
that. That's good.
Yeah.
We
I
love
thought you'd
it.
be
We love
proud
a
because you
prepared
told me
question.
last time that I need to plan things and
You
just
do.
do them all at the same time, kinda.
Yes, you do.
And
It's
then I
easier
got
to plan
excited about a
stuff.
bunch of stuff, and then I just went kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's easy to. It's like really fun to plan things, even if you just have a general idea of when it's gonna happen. It's better than like not planning anything, because like you'd be like, oh, I would like to, I don't know, maybe do like a silly stream around summertime or whatever, or just like
Yeah, yeah,
anything,
yeah.
just so you just have kind of like a schedule. I don't know. I'm excited for. I think in 2026, I'm excited for podcast stuff. I'm very excited for podcast
Yes.
stuff. I'm excited because of podcast stuff. I think that I've told chat this before, but the podcast is gonna get updated. Therefore, our streams are gonna get updated, and I think a lot of things are just going to get updated next year, and I'm very excited about that.
Me
Super
too.
excited. I already have stream ideas that I want to do with the upgrades that we're getting, so I'm very excited about that. I'm playing for that. That's really exciting. And then
I want you to tell me about that later.
And then I am really excited about maybe a future VchiBan game next year. Would be really cool. Wink, wink. I think that
Whatever
would be
could
really
it
cool.
be?
I think that would be really cool. And then, yeah, I don't know. I also think that next year, I think instead of going to a whole bunch of conventions, I think I'm just going to plan trips with friends more, I think, next year.
That'd be nice.
So I'm excited for that too.
That does sound
I
nice.
think that'd be way more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Candy?
I'm excited to live with my parents again, because then I get to hang out with my cat who lives with my parents, because she just has a better quality of life there, because she has a little doggy door and can go into like a little patio area. So I get to hang out with my cat.
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch of stuff planned, like debuts and things. I've got 2, like technically 3, I think. And then hopefully I get to move, maybe or not. I guess
To America, hopefully.
fucking
We'll see.
better.
dude,
Thumbs
I'm
up. I
so
really
anxious.
hope so. 2026 candy, please, 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 please,
Yeah.
please, please, please,
Please.
please.
I just had to
please,
on
please.
my side. I just paid for like model art. I paid taxes. I paid an editor, and I paid for something else. And then like my money just went like, boop, and I'm like, fuck. But like I still have like savings and whatever. But I'm just like thinking about all the other stuff I have to pay for, and I'm like, oh my god. But yay, life. I love my job. It's so cool.
Shia, what about
$1,000.
you? Shia?
I'm excited for everything in general to be like smoother. Like, not that it's gonna
Also the game.
necessarily happen, but like just like life, because it just seems like, and I feel like we've been saying this for a couple years, but maybe 2026, man, that's the year. But like I can see just like some things happening where it's just like, just being able to, I don't know, stay busy, but also be able to relax while staying
vibe.
busy. Just like actually being able to vibe in things that I like to do, than having to like struggle to get to where I want to be,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was
vague,
telling.
but it's kind of like it's a reoccurring thing that just kind of happens with everything when you're on like an online space.
Yeah, I was telling chat that I was like, I feel like 2025 was definitely a recovery year for me, where I just, even though chat tells me I did a lot this year, I really feel like I kind of didn't. I just kind of like chilled. I mean, I didn't really have a debut at all in 2025, other than like at the end of the year. Here, I'm gonna do one at the end of the year, which I feel like I would consider a 2026
Yeah.
one, but like I really just didn't do much, and not because I didn't want to, but I just I think I was getting a little burnt out a bit, and I just wanted to like recover. But I'm feeling like really invigorated for next year. Like next year, I'm feeling like really excited to do stuff, and like the passion's back. I was telling chat that I want to draw more again. I want to like do more art stuff. So I feel that, Shia. I feel that, Shia. I think 2026
Friendship
will be
sounds
chill. Yeah, friendship stuff will be fun. I think 2026 will be more like doing stuff we want to do, but like with no stress and fun. I think it'll be fun. So I think everything will have stress, but I think it'll be like passion fueled year. No burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you mentioned like future VchiBan game too, which I don't listen. I'm never going to say anything about it, but it feels fun to be working on something that just like it's always fun to work on like an exciting project. It's like I'm definitely in like the groove of wanting to do that, and have been doing that for a while. It's a project where it's going to be done when it is, and it's still going to be a while, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm making like good progress on it, and it always makes me feel good. And I usually, by the time that like I'm done by doing something for the day, I take like a bunch of pictures and I just like post them to like our group chat. I'm like, this is what I did today, just to be like, I don't know. But it also would be like a fun thing to post way later, to be like, this is what it looked like early on, And it's also
People
kind of
like
like a
art books.
commitment of like, it
Sorry.
has to be done. Like I feel like it's a way of holding myself accountable for work as well. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I do that a lot. I when it comes to like work and wanting to do things, that maybe it's like partial ADHD brain, where I'm just like, I have to like keep myself accountable in ways, not like so it's like so strict, but it's just enough where I'm like, I just got to keep going, or else I don't want to get distracted,
Keep
But-
momentum. Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
That's me with my
Definitely
book
want
right
to keep
now.
momentum.
Because
Yeah.
like I wrote a bunch when I was in America. I got like almost 25 or 26,000 words, and then since I've been back the past couple of days, I just haven't written anything, and I'm like, because I just like lost momentum.
Uh-oh. Yeah, but you're also
Yeah.
like packing and like decluttering and stuff. You're doing other stuff. So
Sorry, not to pivot too quickly from Shia's point, but I do agree. Like I'm really excited for the game, and I would love to do an art book. We haven't done one of those officially before.
I was gonna
don't
say,
think.
if I think this game would, if I was gonna do an art book of any game, I think this game would be the art book game for sure. Especially if we can do it in a way where it's like super not complicated and it's like easy for us to do. Because I know there's digital art books that you can do. You don't have to make like physical ones. But I think that like
that's what people like. Yeah.
yeah, I think it would be really fun to do that for this one for sure.
I honestly feel like I kind of want to spearhead that because it's kind of like making a zine. Like it's just like making a digital PDF.
Sure.
I'm sure there's like software or something where like I could just load the pictures in, and as we make it, I could just like do pages and write stuff about it, or get people like get Shy to talk about the process, and then try and like make it as we make it so that it's not a bunch of work at the end.
Yeah, I think that'd be really fun.
Cool.
Because I think we have a lot of... I think this game is going to require a lot of concept art. So I think it would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Fun ideas. Sorry
Yeah.
if you're listening to this, but I don't think that there will be any spoilers or anything about it. I just
No.
This is just kind of like a fun way of like, honestly, I probably usually won't bring it up other than just being like, hey, we are working on things. Things are happening.
People do ask.
You'll
so-
see it when it's done, but that's just kind of like my own, like I said, personal commitment of just being like, I have to work on it. Like it has to come out, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
There's no rush. It'll be done when it is. I'm excited to work on it. I think that it's fun.
Yeah. It would be cool if it was in 2026. But we'll
Could
see.
be. We'll see.
see.
We'll see. I
We'll
don't
see
know.
how crazy the year gets.
We'll see.
But I'm excited though. It's funny because it's funny that you mentioned that because I see a lot of my friends online, other than you guys, be like, they'll be like, oh, thank you so much for like 5 years or whatever. Like I was kind of like having a rough time, but I think next year's I'm gonna like really try to like do this and whatever. And it feels like everyone kind of had like a recovery period in 2025. I feel like the energy has really shifted in the VTuber space where everyone feels creative again. I see a lot of people. I also
I'm
see a
very
lot of
happy
people.
about that.
Yeah, I see a lot of people getting happier looking models too. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but like there was a time where, and I was also a part of this because I did my atrophy arc, and then I also did like my lumberjack / like B slasher horror outfit, which are both very dark themes. And then even before that, I had a Corpa theme that was very dark. But now my new debut, I'm going to like a really light, like happy bright debut, which I haven't done since 3 or 4 years ago. It's been a really long time. And I noticed, I don't know why I noticed this, but I noticed that happened a lot with like a lot of the VTuber community. I was like looking around and I was like, oh my God, people are debuting and they're like happy. Like they're like happy models. Like they're like, people are getting like really light backgrounds and like really upbeat character designs and like this and that. And I think that, I don't know if it was like, I want somebody to do like a study about this. I feel like maybe like after COVID happened, that like people were just feeling very
maybe.
low and like just like not motivated or like just like kind of sad, like low key sad. It's like every time like they would just be like really sad things about like their VTuber debuts and like models and stuff like that, which is fine. Like dark themes are fun and I like them, but I just noticed that everybody was doing them at the same time. And now I see everybody getting like super happy models and like going really like upbeat for stuff. So I don't know. I think people
That's
are
good.
like feeling more uplifted, and I really hope that energy goes into 2026.
I think people
Me
need
too.
that. I think that this space has gotten, it's either like you're in it, you're vibing, you're doing your own thing, or you're complaining on social media. So I just feel like the space
Wait,
needs
there's
more
another
of that
thing.
that's more uplifting. What?
There's also people fucking engagement farming, and they all do that same post where it's name a VTuber without whatever letter in their name. And every time I get tagged in one, I want to gouge my eyes out. Did I talk about that last
it
time?
goes
I don't
beyond
remember.
that,
I'm still
too.
mad about it. I don't remember if I
I've not
talked
seen
about it
that.
before. It drives me crazy.
Nah.
I had a thought the other day, which I don't know if I'm going to say this if people remember, but I remember back in, there was a particular time period where if somebody got like an outfit, say if you got like a gardener outfit, if somebody else got a gardener outfit, they'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe they stole like my outfit idea. Like,
I
and then
remember
everyone
that.
got really protective over like debut themes. Whereas
I don't
now, like, I
remember
don't think
that.
anyone gives a fuck about that. Because
Now people deliberately make outfits and stuff that are similar so that they can
Yeah.
be compared to somebody and
I-
post drama
I-
about it.
Dude.
I'm trying to remember when that was. Was that like
I can-
during COVID?
it was
that,
like 2021. I feel like I can tell you for a fact because I specifically remember a conversation we had about a concept that you wanted to do, but then you didn't do it because you were afraid, like you didn't want to like encroach on, because everyone was like, oh, I can't believe this person copied my concept for a debut, and you were like, I don't want to.
Oh,
do
I'm
that.
sure I probably
Whereas-
did. I have bad memory issues. I'm sure I probably didn't want to upset someone's
Yeah,
feelings
no,
about
you were very
something.
respectful beyond what was necessary, because again, it was just this era of like people, not, I guess like kind of gatekeeping, but it's like you know how everyone did like
It's
race
gatekeeping.
queens for a bit, like everyone was doing like race car
yeah.
driver type outfits, like
Oh,
whereas
that was
no one's
cute.
They were all cute.
yeah,
though.
but my point is that like I'm kind of glad to see people are just doing whatever outfits they want. There's there's less like people getting mad about having similar debut concepts, I guess. Because it used to be a thing where it was like, oh, I did this outfit and then somebody else did a similar theme. Like, I can't believe it. But I'm sure people get mad about it.
I've always talked about this on stream because, like, I know that I don't remember what outfit, but I think I had something similar to someone else. And people were like, oh my God, you're like that person. And I'm like, oh my God, we should do a collab together. It'd be really cute to have matching outfits because I always think that it's really cute when people have outfits that match. And so, like, whenever I had an outfit that was, like, super similar to someone else's, I've always wanted to be like, oh my God, we should do a collab and, like, do that theme. Like, I think it'd be so fucking fun to do that theme. Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted matching outfits. I think matching outfits would be really
Imagine making a positive out of it. I think that there's too many times where I've seen people that have seen things that are close to their own self, and instead of embracing it as like a potential positive, they just get upset. They're like, you can't have that. Whether it's like a person or like a gaming company, be like, dude, they took my design in this, and even though it's like not their design, but you know, stuff like that, where it's just like you don't have to make this a negative thing.
This reminds me.
I feel like it's very close to like the not exactly, but it's very close to just like furries making a species, and then they make a fursuit out of it, and they say this is a closed species, no one else can have it.
I still don't understand that. It's confusing to me because I feel like with closed species, like I get like the concept of wanting to keep it for you and like no one using it. And I think like I get it, but also like nothing is an original thought anymore. So how do you gatekeep that? You know what I mean?
I feel like it depends on the degree to which. Go on.
I was just gonna say, tell that to the angel, puppy, dragon, snakes species. You know what?
I think that closed species, like, you can't gatekeep a species concept, but I think if it, because I've seen some of them where it's like, when they're born, they have a moon on their tummy, and then each year the moon changes like a different crescent, and there's like mechanics to it that they like. I get when you're like if someone else has like a moon dog, sure, but like my moon dogs specifically have all these mechanics and like cultures and like whatever. Like I get
that makes more sense to me.
That makes more sense to me if you're like, but just being like design, you can't have this design, like. Yeah, but I'm not in defense of it, but
especially if you like made something specific and like that was like your thing, and then someone's like, I'm gonna do that, and it's just like, well, yeah, but I just made that. Like, rather than just like both showing up to the party dressed as Dalmatians, it's like, well, that whatever.
Yeah, I mean, to me, if someone's blatantly copying, I would just call them out for copying. Like, I would just be like, yo, like, yo, what day? What's going on with that?
It reminds me of when.
Go on.
Oh, no, it reminds me of when.
Okay,
you go first.
Someone.
Candy.
I was just saying, I think I get mad if somebody copied me and then they got really popular and I don't know and cared about me, and then people accuse me of copying, which happens in books a lot. There's there's books that there'll be a book released, and then a couple of years later, someone will publish a book that's very similar to the original one, and then people will read the second book and then accuse the first book of copying, even though the first one came out first, and the second book copied.
So fucked.
There's like a bunch of instances of that, and then people are fucking stupid nowadays, no offense. So they'll just like not look at publication dates, or like they have no critical thought, and they'll just be like, you copied this person. It's like, well, I came out 20 years before that person, so what the fuck? Anyway, yes, Rose?
Oh, I was saying all of this reminds me of when I used to get DMs on like Twitter and stuff, and people would send me they would send me messages and show me girl DM and be like, she's copying you, or why are you copying her? And I'm like, I didn't copy her. I was streaming like years before that. But then girl DM messaged me and was like, are you getting DMs like this? And I was like, yes. Are you? And she's like, yes. And then we became friends over it instead of fighting about it or getting weird about it. And then one year for April Fool's Day, we literally renamed our like names to each other's names, changed our headers to each other's headers, changed our profiles to each other's profiles and stuff, and just acted like each other for an entire day, but posted like we were ourselves. And nobody fucking noticed.
That's so funny.
And then we just were like buddy. And I think that if someone just happens to look similar to you because their taste is similar to yours, why are you being a bitch about it? Just be nice.
Yeah. I also think that like especially with girl DM and you, I think your guys' aesthetics are so vastly different that like
they used to be more similar in the V-Roid era, but they're way different now.
Oh yeah, it's like so like when I see like even to the hair color because like your teal is like very bright as to where Girl DMs is like very
More
like
muted.
mossy muted colored like and
earthy.
it's I can when I see that hair color I'm like I know that's Girl DM like it's a very specific color.
Yeah, in the olden days, our hair was the same color, but our eyes were different color, and we both had hoodies, but very different hoodies. And for some reason, people were like teal hair, cat girl, hoodie, copy. Copy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's not copy. It's a hair color. And a very common trait among VTubers, cat ears.
But I also think that's like the similar thing too. Like how many VTubers you see that are like pink cat girls? You know what I mean? Like it's
so
like,
many. Exactly.
There's so many.
But they're not copying each other.
But yeah, I was gonna say they're not copying
They just
each
like
other.
pink
They
and
all
they're
look
cat
different.
girls.
When I had black and pink hair, people said I was copying Mouse. People are just fucking stupid.
Wait, how? It's not even
I
the
don't
same.
know. I have no idea. It's a vastly different vibe. I've not been accused of copying anyone since I went to like the way that I currently look, and I can't really think of too many people that have like the way that I am. I feel pretty in my niche, which maybe means I look like shit. I don't know, but
No, you're hot.
The internet, man. You know, I mean, I went into a streamer stream one time, and one of the first things that they told me was that, oh hey, I recognize your name. The first time I saw you, and I saw that like you were doing like the pink bunny thing too, I hated you. And I was so angry that I just thought that you just were stealing and copying from me. I had no clue who this person was.
Oh my God.
And I don't now because I've never been back since. But I've told this on like stream before. It was just like going in and they're just like, oh, I used to hate you. But then I realized like, it's okay. Like there can be other pink rabbits, like designs out there. Like, yeah,
thanks.
I don't even think I responded. It was just
Thanks.
like no shit, buddy. Like, okay, bye.
That's so
Wild. But again,
God.
I
that's
guess they
kind of
were
like,
honest about
I don't know. Internet, people are more apt to be offended. And if they're not more apt to be offended, then they're doing it on purpose, looking for clout. Like if they're the one that's just like, guys, stop comparing me to @tag this person. Come on.
Oh my God.
We're not alike,
I hate
please.
that shit. I see right through
Stop,
every
stop,
single bitch who
stop.
does that. And if you're listening to this, I see
Exhausting.
you and I'm not impressed. Stop it.
Oh yeah, that
not
just
that my
I think that
impressed,
tells
not
more
that me
about
being impressed
your
matters, but
yeah.
stop it. It's annoying.
I can't.
Yeah,
say
but
any
is
of
there?
things
It kind of
in my
seems like
mind.
that's the easiest, is just to make everybody
I don't
around you
give a
angry.
shit.
I
That's
think
what I do.
it's easier to make everyone else angry.
Yeah, Candy rage baits.
I do.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
too sleepy for
think
this.
what's the most fucked up thing I could say right now, and then I just say it.
That's true. Like what right now, Candy?
Yeah, like what?
Well, it's not. I don't. No, that doesn't work like that.
Oh. Okay. Well,
If you're on my level, you would realize that.
that's right. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I guess we
bad.
will
I'll
never
never be on
that
your level.
My bad.
Because I'm upside down in my little fucking Uluru harness. Ahaha, because I'm Australian, right, guys? Right.
Okay, episode 49, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, hanging out with us here. Ooh, big old episode 50 coming up next week. Ooh, what's in store? What's happening? Ooh, look out.
We will have
it's gonna be a fun time.
guest. We will have a guest. We
We'll
have been
have a
bringing out a
guest.
guest
We will.
every 10 episodes.
Except
and
for
we
the
will
10th
have a
episode,
guest.
that's when we went outside. Then I guess
Yeah.
that's when we started finding other people, when we went outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
makes
having a
sense.
new studio. I'm so excited
Ooh.
for that. Every day I wake up.
Oh.
Every day I wait.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for episode 49. If you haven't already, check our behind the scenes on our Fansly page. It's a VchiBan Fansly page. We also have our individual Fansly pages there as well. I know you hear it in the ads. They've been sponsoring us since the beginning of this podcast. They're very sweet.
Love
We
them.
love them. We post behind the scenes stuff there, and you can check out all kinds of things with your favorite VTubers as well. Also, use code VchiBan. That's BCHIBAN for 10% on your GamerSupps orders. You can get a Doggy style. You can get cups, merch, all kinds of things. And if you use our code, literally just a portion goes to support us, and that's super cool and it helps us heighten the experience here on the podcast. And if you've been listening to the past couple episodes, you know that we've been talking about needing to up our experience because we are imploding on ourselves. So
Crumbling.
join our community
explode.
Discord, come say hi, and we'll catch you guys next week. We'll see you later. Bye.